75, you can't be president anymore. You got to be at least when you're elected 75, and then you can serve your term. But 75 is the limit. And then the day you're elected. I guess airport pilots can't fly over 75. See, these guys are doing 75 miles an hour too.
And one guy up there holding everybody up.
Yeah.
Or some of these people could probably go faster.
Yeah, I'm plenty fast myself. I'm surprised we ain't doing 55, to tell you the truth.
Don't speak too soon. We got this one guy up here holding everybody up. Well, maybe he's getting ready to turn.
Well, there is a passing lane. These people could pass them at any time. If I get big enough area, I'll do it myself. All of them.
We're not in that big a hurry, are we?
Well, honestly, it wouldn't take that much longer of a time. What is this out here? A grain tower?
That's what it looks like, silos. But I don't see
And that's another thing
But
they
I
should
don't
be.
see any fields.
Honestly, that's another thing they should be doing.
Farming.
Doing something. But then again, I heard something you can't.
Really farm over 6,000 feet.
Yeah. I think
That was in
Rio
McClintock.
McClintock, yeah.
Anybody in the government should know you can't farm over 6,000 feet.
Right. So, I've got that one.
That's one of my favorite John Wayne movies. Cute.
I guess he was a real racist.
From what I heard. But he was also back in the day too.
Yeah.
Segregation was still,
Sure.
you know, in effect. And all
Yeah.
that. It's probably how he was raised.
Yeah. Well, that's a lot of it. You know, you wouldn't hate a black person usually if
Unless
you
you
weren't taught.
Unless you talk to.
Yeah. Or it wasn't cool.
Because you look at preschool kids,
Yeah.
they don't care what color each
Well,
other is. They only care if they like each other or
That's what
not.
most people don't like something they don't understand. So, I mean, we stole the land from the Indians, stole the people to build the shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. Whites
And
weren't
then
the only ones enslaved.
Made them
Chinese,
slaves
Irish.
to do our bidding. You know.
Mhm.
So the good-looking ones were sex, and put the other ones out to field. You know.
Pretty much.
But you know what? It's been that way all history. You know, all the way back.
Those sure do look like grain silos. I wonder if back in the hills, back behind this stuff, if they have farmland.
Well,
But over 6,000 feet, what
is
are
that
they
a
going to
railroad
grow?
track right there?
I suppose they can grow pomegranates and avocados.
Well, I think that
Maybe.
railroad track goes to it. There was a railroad track.
There was.
There,
I saw
right
it
there,
too.
right there.
Maybe
Yeah,
that's
I don't know.
maybe that's what it is. The train brings the grain in.
That could be too. mural to me.
It's still 19 miles and we're 95 from Four Corners.
So we'll be 75 miles when we get to that town. 1 hour.
Right?
Four Corners.
Picking back up to 65.
Yes, ma'am.
Told me to keep an eye out for him, so I am now. This is pretty country. After you get past that boring part, this is pretty. Look at the red compared to that green. It's pretty. Yeah, everybody flying to get past this guy.
I'm doing 72.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow, that's pretty. That's striated rock. That's pretty. That one's got 5 different colors on one little spot. I imagine there's probably some springs out here somewhere.
yeah, but
Only the Indians know where they are, probably.
I'm just missing it all, I guess.
Bus stop. I wonder how far they have to drive to bring their kids to the school bus stop.
Yeah. And there is no school. I haven't seen the school.
No, but I saw the sign for a school bus stop right there.
Is that right? Yeah, I can imagine. That's one of the many things I'm talking about. That's probably where a lot of kids eat, too. Like lunch,
Yeah,
maybe
probably.
breakfast.
At school.
Yeah.
But how much gas is it to go from the middle of where we were all the way to the school bus stop every day?
Yeah. Gas insurance.
Sometime. Well, they might not have to have insurance on the res. But the gas,
I bet money on
There's
it.
no way around the gas to run a vehicle.
No, they probably do get a check every month from the tribe.
Yeah.
You know, maybe even from the U.S. government.
It said supplemental, all of that combined.
Yeah, well, just like the helicopter rides to Grand Canyon, Havasu Falls, that's all going into that tribe's fund.
Pocket
You know,
funds, yeah.
and who knows what kind of money they're getting for the government for God knows what out in the middle of nowhere. you
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
And then you got power stations and shit companies, you know. Somebody's got to build those houses and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, it sucks on the reservation. I get that. You know. So get the fuck off the reservation. That's what I would do.
Right?
You know.
A lot of times if they do that, then they're frowned upon by their...
Who gives a fuck? You know. See, that's all the belief bullshit. You know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they think, how they're...
I got a general idea, but
I have a general idea, but it's a lot more interesting
there was a God, it ain't either one. Honestly, I believe these guys are fucking Japanese or Chinese or some other whatever, you know. I mean, each tribe has a different language. You understand?
Yeah.
So
Different dialect.
when the earth broke up in different sections, they started their own language. You follow what I'm saying? You know, 1,000 years ago, we all thought the earth was the center of the universe.
Yeah.
You know?
And the sun revolved around us.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So it's exactly what I'm talking about.
This guy's gonna kill somebody. Guess he can't wait to get off the reservation.
I don't even believe the Japanese, you know. Again, these are all passed down tales. You know? Nobody really knows. Personally, I think we fucking crawled right out of the ocean. Look at the chimpanzee. You know? The closest thing to a human being, organs and shit, a pig. No, you look at gorillas, monkeys. I can sure see that about where'd they come from. I honestly think it all came from the sea. Because there can't be life without water. You know? Water is the key. That's why they can't land or live on any planet that doesn't have water. You know, like what Mars does, it's just frozen. They can kind of extract the shit out of there, you know? They've got buildings already set up. They've got the plans and everything. Like they can go to Mars now.
Arches, they almost look like doorways.
Yeah. I want some of what you're smoking.
Really, they almost look like a doorway for a giant.
Yeah. Well, back down there, pterodactyls used to live, you know, in nests. Big holes like up there. That's probably a shadow right there.
No, it was rock formation and rock
Alright.
behind it, but
Alright.
just the arch of it, it looked like a giant door.
Definitely different. So this is all the Navajo Nation, you know.
Yep.
Again, you're talking. I'll be amazed if there's not a fucking casino in this next town
I'll be
too.
amazed if there's not either. And there probably is.
And it probably goes up to like Page and up that way too.
Yeah.
You know. So all these casinos
Oh,
combined.
look at that. A kiva.
The what?
A kiva. A sweat lodge.
Oh yeah.
I learned what those were.
Japan.
Watching westerns. Round huts like that. Built of either wood or stone.
I get it. I watch Yellowstone too. Come on.
Not all those vehicles are new.
But again, you're probably making money off of spare parts.
Parts.
You know? Again, it's not right down the road as the auto parts.
Right?
Especially for that vehicle, you know, blah, blah, blah. You trade them this, trade them that,
Yeah.
you know? I'm telling you, the first, when I really got into this in Illinois, the first two machines I owned, I traded to people that had them. They were new, and they couldn't get them to work. But you know what I'm thinking, whether this chick works out or not, that's getting a little chilly under there. This is what we can do, you know? If we can find people all over the state, we can go visit. follow.
Right.
And then we can do a trail while we're on the way, go in there, you know.
Right.
Arizona's a couple hours away. I mean, we can get there the night before. Camp on the back of a truck or some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Go to a state park, blah, blah, blah. So, that's going to be one of your jobs back at home, you know. And that way we can start doing hikes, going places, doing things, meeting people, more people we find, more things we can do, you know. Like skiing, I want to ski really bad. I really do. And if we get to Pueblo and she hasn't answered, then that's probably no. You know?
That, or like you said, she might be working. We don't know what kind of hours she might work or
Right.
sleep.
But you did say we were coming in tonight.
Yes.
Yeah. No, she'll. And she, again, if she was interested, she'd check her mail. She talked to you. You know, you sent the picture. I'm sure she'd get that in the email. But again, you got a job, you know. Check your Gmail. I can honestly say I haven't checked my Gmail at all today. And I
Yeah,
got
but you've been driving, so it's not exactly like you're sitting at your computer and just
honestly-
haven't checked it.
Most of the time I don't. I keep on trying to silence Walmart and another Instagram keeps on fucking popping up. I had them gone at one time. I went there again and it started all over again. So I got most of mine like spam shit that comes up all the time, the games and whatnot. I shut all that crap off. And that's a lot less dinging all fucking day. See, these places, like each one's got like 20 cars.
Mhm. A couple of them had even more than that.
I wonder how a person goes about getting his own land as an Indian.
That's what I was just thinking that right when you said it.
Yeah,
I wonder how they divvy up the land, or like,
you know.
for instance, that flat part that we went through with no trees at all anywhere to like this section over here or something. I wonder like
Right.
how that works within the
I'm
nation.
sure it has to go through like a tribal commission.
I'm
shit,
sure it probably
you know.
does.
But
Because I sure would rather live over here with some trees and some bluffs to, help with the wind and whatnot, and snow drifts, than that
a lot
barren.
of these guys,
Bare spot. Wow, look at that rock.
they house together. You know, there's maybe a couple families living together, so they're sharing
Oh, I'm sure there
electric
is.
costs. You know,
No, I'm sure there is.
Food
Several
costs.
families living together
yeah,
in some cases.
not bad. Places where
Pool
your
all
head.
their resources all together.
Well, that's what they should do in almost every town. And every fucking town's got the money to have one building where the homeless can stay and get a meal. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that one all by itself up there.
Yeah. That's what I said. You're going to see a lot of spires. It's going
That's
to be
neat looking.
spiraling.
Looks like there's a road going up the side, but that
No.
could just be an optical illusion.
No, it's not. We should be almost to that town. See, we're at 390. We got like on this road at 300 or something.
Something like that. 313 or something like that. 303.
Well, like I say, we get here, we're 75 miles from the state line. But to Four Corners state line.
Right.
Then we got to come back and then do a little bit more 160 before we hit Colorado. But I'm at 3/4 of the tank, so we're fucking looking real good.
You're right. There are a lot of spires.
guess, like I say, asteroid or comet gonna hit this place, and that's gonna take care of that.
Yeah. They'll take care of everything if they have another 20-year winter.
Again, some people will survive. That's where civilization. They say every 90,000 years, some kind of catastrophe that kills off 90% of what's living on the planet.
On the surface, yeah.
Yeah. So you got people, you know, if you, like in the equator, and then the air is going to get to, winds are blowing the most, and then you got people like Eskimos, North and South Pole, and they ain't going to get so much of that radiation, and they're going to be able to maybe make it through, you know. And then there's emergency towns. Look,
Alright, this
what's that
must be
place in
Cayenta.
Colorado? It's all decked out and whatnot.
This must be Cayenta because there's the McDonald's and the Burger King.
I got a feeling it's owned by the same guy because it was on the same billboard. You notice they didn't even put McDonald's on there anymore.
Not on the arches, no.
I remember when it was like in the 100,000s and shit, you know? Now it's like in the billions. I don't think it's all that great myself.
No.
The burgers have lost all their
I like
taste.
McDonald's fries when they're warm. But what really turned me off one time is I dropped a bunch on the ground and not even the ants wanted them. Not even the flies wanted them. I thought, you know what? What the hell is in these French fries? The ants and flies don't even want it. Do I really want it?
Yeah.
After that, I pretty much quit eating McDonald's.
Yeah.
And the bugs don't even want the shit. I don't want to be putting it in my body.
Yeah. There was been stories about horse meat being used, but you never know if that's. One would never know. It could be a pissed off employee, you know. sway in that. Just because it's a big rock in the middle doesn't mean it's like whatever.
No, but to them, on their
Yeah, I
land, it
get
could
all
be,
that. I get all
and
that.
then they could be like horseback only kind of thing
Yeah.
because of their beliefs.
Well, then don't bitch about being broke.
Right. You can make a tourist attraction
Right,
out of it.
exactly. That's what I'm
And if they
saying.
don't want to do that, then
Sure. Then don't
because
bitch about
it's
being broke.
sacred, then
Yeah. I don't see a car coming out of there. Isn't that an automobile right there?
looks like it.
That could be coming from the
Yeah,
house
and that
back
house is
there.
back there. Is that some kind of carving or something on the side? Or is that just rock formation?
We can drone that fucker. Yeah, no doubt in my mind we can do
It's all fenced off.
that. Is it?
Yeah.
He just drove through there. The car just drove through there.
Right. I wonder how he got out.
Well, out through that gate we just
Okay,
passed.
the gate then. I didn't see the gate. I was looking at that.
Let me see if I can find a place to go over.
This is all fenced. Shipwreck.
I could go up to the street right here. Turn around. No, we don't have to drive too far there and there. We can walk the rest of the way. No, it's supposed to go like a mile. This drone. And I've had it, like I say, 1,600 feet.
I just hope they don't have any rules against it. And
Well,
get in
they
trouble.
would have to post it. They would have to post it.
Some kind of school enrollment.
Rat dog could probably go pee. I could use a stretch. And if we weren't supposed to go back there, it'd be private property, no trespassing signs, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Unless it's posted on the gate.
That's what I just said.
Right.
see any private property
I
signs.
don't see any signs posted. No trespassing signs or anything.